All right, now that we have our legs made, we're going to move on to the body. So to get started with that, I'm going to use a box. Take the box, drag it out. I like to usually switch to top view. A better idea that the body needs to be a little wider. I clicked on top view. I'm going to click this center here to scale our object. I want it to be a little wider than the feet. So I'm going to take over here, drag it. Also want the body to be not sitting on the ground. So we grab this little triangle here. We can lift it up. I'm going to click the right side of this view cube and see the body needs to come forward. So if I just click there, that's about right. There's our body, but it needs to be a little taller. So I'm going to click this top square, just make our body taller. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get the bottom of his body attached. So coming over to our shapes panel, I'm going to use the round roof. I'll just rotate so I can see where I'm dragging this thing. To be about here, but it needs to be flipped around. So we're going to grab these little arrows and we can rotate our body. If you hold down shift, it makes it much easier to click in our 0, 45, 90, 135, we want to do a 180. Now I'm going to drag this up until it connects with our body, but it needs to be wider and a little longer. So we have our handles right here. I'm going to make it wider. I'm going to go to our front view here. This might be a little easier to see. And also a little wider that way. Now I'm going to rotate and click on our right view here because it needs to come forward and needs to come back. There we go. Robot's coming together. I'm going to do one last thing in this video, which is cutting the little opening inside of our robot. So that is using the same round roof. So I'm going to take the round roof, drag it back out right between his legs. I'm going to click it once to the left. Oh, it looks like it's having trouble getting centered. So we can use our align tool, or I'm going to try using our snap grid. I'm going to click left. That looks like it should go to 30 seconds actually. There we go. Now it's nice and lined up. So now I'm going to switch back to an eighth. I'm going to bring this up. Oh, looks like it's inside. So before I let go of it, I can drag it forward. Now I'll always have a handle on it. If I don't, I could always hit undo if it's inside and hidden. Remember, we can window select. That should grab both of it. Shift click the object that we don't want. We have that back. So I'm going to drag this, bring it up. Might want to make it a little wider. There we go. Let's see how it is back. Might go a little back. You can see looks a little funny sticking out, but that's because we're going to switch this to whole mode. We're going to cut the shape out. So to do that, we're going to click on our body and this shape, which is holding down shift and clicking that. If you don't want to hold down shift, you can always do the window select. You'll have both. Hit group, and now we have the whole cutout of our robot. All right, good luck.